welcome you back to the Stoke Metabolic Podcast, where we talk health, fitness, and everything in between. I'm your host, Coach Tom. Today, we are going to dive into the world of running and fitness. It is Global Running Day, and I want to just dive into the benefits of strength training for runners and why I believe strength training is important for runners. And it doesn't matter if you're a seasoned marathoner, you're somebody who's just starting your training, and you want to get a little better, you want to learn a little more. It doesn't matter. Strength training can play a pivotal role in improving performance, preventing injuries, and honestly enhancing your overall health. So I'll try not to get too scientific today. We'll lace up the shoes, we'll hit the ground running, and we'll dive right in. Kicking things off, a lot of people jump into running because it's easy. It's one foot in front of the other. Strength training is a little more work. So we got to discuss why strength training is essential for a runner to implement in their plan. Running is primarily going to work the cardiovascular system, the heart, and that's great. It's also going to hit the lower body muscles, but it's going to neglect other important muscle groups. Strength training is going to balance that out. You want a balanced system to perform properly. And we can balance that out by targeting muscles that are underdeveloped in runners, like the glutes, the core, the upper body. Upper body barely gets hit by runners, and they hate push-ups and pull-ups. I'm going to try to change that today. So one of the most significant benefits of strength training for my running friends is going to be the injury prevention. None of us want to get injured. It sucks. I've been there. We're going to try to strengthen our muscles and improve overall body mechanics. Runners are going to reduce the risk of common injuries. I'm thinking shin splints, IT band syndrome, and knee pain. I went through that last year on my last marathon. I focused on strengthening those things. So strong muscles, they're going to provide better support. They're going to provide better stability, especially on challenging terrain, like Disneyland. If you're a Disneyland person, watch the potholes. I also want to talk about how strength training can enhance running performance. Building strength in key muscle groups, it's going to improve running efficiency and endurance. I'm thinking strong legs. Strong legs are going to generate more force with each stride. What does more force do? It's going to allow you to maintain speed over a longer distance. Something we want to do if we want to get a better time. And it's not just about building muscle. It's not about building mass. For me, it is, but not everybody. It's about improving, your functional fitness, your functional strength and flexibility. Things like squats, lunges, deadlifts, they not only target those specific muscle groups, but they also improve joint mobility and stability. This is going to translate to you having better running form, reduce fatigue, especially during the final miles of the race, the important ones. One of the other great benefits of strength training for runners is going to be the ability to break through your plateaus. As a runner, you reach a point where the progress stagnates, you hit a brick wall, and incorporating strength training is going to be something that is going to help you overcome that plateau. It's going to challenge your body in a new way. When you challenge your body in a new way, you're going to promote muscle growth. You're going to promote adaptation. And that's what we want to do. That's essentially most why people started running, promote new adaptations and make a change. So big common concern I get among runners is going to be the fear of bulking up. A lot of runners, especially my female runners out there, worry that strength training is going to make them bulky. It's going to slow them down. This could not be further from the truth. A bodybuilder is going to typically train for hypertrophy, and that's muscle growth. Runners are going to benefit from strength training without gaining excessive muscle mass. Instead, it's going to develop lean muscle, tone muscle. It's going to improve overall performance. Now, I've been doing this for years. I've been doing the bodybuilding for years, 15, 16, 17, somewhere around there. And I'll tell you right now, it's not that easy to gain muscle. You have to be eating in a caloric surplus to gain muscle. It's not something that just happens overnight. I wish it did. It'd make my life a hell of a lot easier, but it's not something you really have to worry about. Now, you start incorporating those longer miles, you're going to put your body in a calorie deficit. So we need to make sure we fuel for those longer miles. Getting that fuel in is good. You want to feel good on the course. You should never go out into a race and feel emaciated or tired or starved. We eat Chipotle before our races. We eat pasta before our races. You got to be fueled, and too much fuel, you'll gain some muscle mass, but not as much as you think. Diving into the next thing, like how do you incorporate strength training into your plan? Now, most runners I know, they are doing 2 to 3 times a week on their training, 3 as we go on. It shouldn't be running every day, in my opinion. I think it's just too much. And that's where we see the diminishing returns, the lack of improvement. 3 days. Give yourself 2 to 3 days in the gym as well. Lift weights, lift heavy weights. Don't be scared of the heavy weights. They're going to make you stronger. That's where we adapt, and that's where we find change, all safely and smartly. Don't forget to make time for recovery. And I'm not just talking rest days. Like I'm a firm believer, one rest day minimum per week. But listen to your body. Maybe you need 2 this week. Maybe you're a little worn down. Maybe you're beaten down. Take 2 if you think you need it. Nowhere says that, you have to have only one rest day. And that's how people beat themselves into a hole. Make sure those rest days are also recovery days. I'm talking foam roll, stretch, not just on the rest days and recovery days. Focus on these things. My goal as a coach is to keep you in the game as long as possible, to make you find as much success as possible on the course, to make you faster on the course, to make you stronger on and off the course, and help you live a healthy, happy life. So I do that by encouraging, take the day off. You've earned it. I went through many years of team no days off, and the whole Eric Thomas mentality of no days off, no rest days, no work days, no holidays. You need a day off. You need to breathe. You need to relax. You need to recover. And I'm have no shame saying that. No shame saying that. You can come at me in the comments if you think that's stupid mentality, but you need a day off, in my opinion. I hope this makes you a faster runner. Just this quick one today. I hope it makes you feel more confident on the course. Another great benefit of strength training. I can't even remember if I touched on it, but you can build confidence. There's nothing like, realizing you started this journey 6 months ago and you were lifting a 10-pound weight for 4 reps. And now you're lifting a 50-pound weight for 8 reps. I mean, there's just no greater feeling than saying, I am stronger than I was yesterday. I mean, it's the same feeling you get when you run your first 5K, you run your second, your first 10K after that. And you're like, oh my God, I thought a 5K killed me and I just crushed a 10K. I'm going to sign up for a half marathon, and that half marathon is going to be intimidating, and you're going to crush that too. And then around, comes the marathon. And the next thing I'm looking for is an Ironman. So if anybody wants to teach me how to swim, I'm down for that. But there's so many benefits of strength training for runners. I hope you give it a shot. If you have questions, shoot me a DM, comment on this. And it doesn't matter, if you're aiming for a new personal best or you just want to feel better on the course, you want to run pain-free, incorporating strength training is gonna make all the difference. So I hope this has been helpful. Next time, you lace up those shoes, don't be afraid to hit the weight floor. Until next time, happy running. Go enjoy it. I'm recording this on Global Running Day, so I will be getting my own run in today, and I'm excited for that. We are launching a transformation challenge. I'm super excited. We start the week after July 4th. Figure let everybody enjoy the holiday, let everybody bulk up, and then inundate my email with all of the weigh-ins and all of the progress, the starting photos. And we're going to run it to 8 weeks. So right about the first week of September, which is going to get a lot of my running friends into Disney Halloween and hopefully in better shape, feeling stronger. If that's something you're interested in, I'll have the link down below in the comments. Check it out. And I hope you join us on the Transformation Challenge, because the last one was a blast. And I'm inviting all current clients. If you're somebody I work with, you're already in. So don't DM me asking how you joined. I'm going to give this to you, and I'm going to have some really great prizes, not just for the grand prize winner, but for all of our winners along the way. So that's just something I'm super excited about as we come up on the second half of the year. It's coming up, and I want you to finish this year stronger than you did your last. That's all Coach Tom has for you today. I'll see you on the next episode.